What's going on, everybody? It's Captain. Welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be reacting to the new Batman trailer, The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson as the Batman. I was going to react to this trailer a few days ago, right after it came out, but I said to myself, nah, you know what, as much as I want to watch this, I just can't do it, because you guys got to see my reaction, and I got to give my input on it. I just got to get that out there, rather than just, watching it now. This is a very special, it's a very special time, because it's coming out next October, which would have been 16 years prior to when the last reboot came out with Christian Bale, and then beforehand it was with Michael Keaton. I feel like it is a little bit early to do the reboot. With that being said, though, it's not that I dislike that they're doing a reboot, because I mean, I love the Batman series, he's my favorite superhero in my mind. But the reason I feel this way is because I feel like cinema had evolved more from the late 80s to the mid 2000s than it has in the past 15 years. But that's just the way I feel, because I mean the Batman, the Batmans in the late 80s and 90s, they weren't as good. That's saying, like, Batman, that was a good one, with the Jack Nicholson as the Joker. I didn't really like Batman Returns that much. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. That's just my opinion. Batman Forever, and especially Batman and Robin, were not good. Batman and Robin, I thought to myself before I watched that movie, I'm like, okay, maybe it's terrible, but it's probably watchable because it's Batman, and maybe a little, like, silly entertaining. No, it wasn't even watchable. I couldn't watch it. But enough talking about that. Let's watch the trailer. Now, this film has the Penguin, the Riddler, and Catwoman as villains, so this should be pretty exciting. They're not starting off with oh god, what was the guy's name from Batman Begins? I don't even remember. It was like Ra's al Ghul. I don't know. I forget. And then they went to the Joker in the second one. Meanwhile, they had the Joker in the first one, the first Batman movie with Keaton. So that's pretty interesting. Here we go. I'm gonna turn this all the way up. I think that's the commissioner, if I'm not mistaken.
Haven't a clue.
Why?
Let's play a game. Just me and you.
Oh wow, I remember that from Batman Forever.
Any of this mean anything to you?
Play a game. That is a very big suit. A lot different from Christian Bale's.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Seems like Gotham City is at a big unrest, just like it was with the Joker. Oh. The hell are you supposed to be?
Oh wow. Even the sound effects and the action seems a lot better than it was even 15 years ago. It's interesting you didn't say Batman. I really like that logo. That's awesome. This is the first time I'm seeing, like, the logo and everything, and, like, him in his new suit. I did that purposely so I could just, like, react to this, just everything. That's awesome. I really enjoyed that trailer. And based on the let me close out of my recorder here. Stop recording. Okay. So based on what I saw there, it seems like Gotham City has like a lot of unrest. Like there's a lot of like cops around, and I think that's due in part to like the Riddler, the Penguin, and his goons. I didn't see Catwoman in there. I might have missed. I might have missed her. I might have to watch it again because this is just I'm watching it the first time. But it seems like Gotham City is like in chaos right now, and they need somebody to come in and save them. And of course, you know that's Batman, and that was the case like all the other times. They didn't show his parents getting murdered, and I don't know if they're going to in this one. Even though I mean, they usually do in like half the Batman films. They show his parents getting murdered. There's like 6 versions of it. I have a good feeling about Robert Pattinson. I feel like he's gonna sort of deliver like the same like intensity and emotion that Christian Bale did with his Batman. I think he's gonna be able to like do like a lot more like the stunts and everything, and like the action's just gonna be like a lot better and a lot more exciting. And I think there's just gonna be that much more CGI, which is something I'm not thrilled about because I kind of like things to be like more, what's the word, more authentic rather than not, because you know it kind of like looks fake after a while. I mean, I'm totally cool with a little CGI. In fact, I welcome it, but there's too much, it just kind of turns me off. I really like the Penguin's new look, how he's got like the makeup and everything. It sort of at the first glimpse reminded me of Beetlejuice, like except without the hair and everything. Like sort of the makeup was similar, so I thought that was kind of cool. I like the part with the Riddler and how he sends Batman a card. I really like the handwriting because it kind of makes it like, it gives it like a sense like it's kind of darker, and even some of like the writing at the end, how it was saying like, you know, Batman coming in trailers 2021. It was really cool, like, you know, the handwriting and whatnot and the font that they used. I just think to give it like more more of a realistic, gritty feel, and that's what I hope it I hope it has to it. Like I hope it has that realistic, gritty feel, kind of like the James Bonds nowadays. And it seems like it's gonna be more of those like detective ones with like a lot of great action. I think it has potential to actually be a better trilogy than the one was from the 2000s. I really think it could be. I also liked, I noticed Nirvana's song. I don't know what it's called, but I really like to hear it in the background. I thought that was very cool. I'm not sure who's doing the soundtrack. I'll have to look that up and see if I recognize them. Michael Giacchino, I'm not familiar with him. I was kind of hoping when they announced there was going to be a new movie that they would get like Hans Zimmer or Danny Elfman, because you know they're both legendary composers who have great pieces in the movies and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the trailer, just based off the first looks. I would really have to like go in and study it like a few more times in order to get like all the credentials and whatnot. But yeah, I'm very excited to see this movie when it comes out next year. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.